Okay, hi everybody. Well, clouds, yes, we did see the snow generally from I-79 out to the east. We saw the snow. What happened was at the beginning it melted. Most of it did. We didn't think we'd see really anything around Grayson or Huntington. I thought, again, Charleston would be that tippy dividing line, and as it turned out, it wasn't a lot of snow, but it was as slick as we were concerned about early in the day. Looking at Ashland, a little snow here on the roof, and that's about it. Up on Route 19, Summersville, again, you can see there's a little bit of the melting going on the vehicles. That looks like a wet snow, and then that will refreeze tonight, so these vehicles will be all kind of icy. The main road, the salt is working. Whatever they put down for treatment on the road works, and then there wasn't really anything in the Pomeroy area. We didn't think there would be overall there. I really thought that dividing line would be Charleston, and as it ended up, I'm going to say it was probably over here on the eastern side of the county in terms of like probably 2 inches over here, and it ended up being just about nothing from Charleston to the west. But as I mentioned, it was very slick to the point that the county had asked people, please don't drive out there, and that was at 8 in the morning. Now, what is next? Well, there appears to be precipitation up here. I'm looking at it, most of that not reaching the ground. It is another clipper. This is going to slide for the most part up here on the north side of West Virginia and probably not coming into play. Could you see a stray flake? Yeah, I think you could, but it's not the biggest deal. 5-6 mile an hour winds right now, Huntington, Charleston. And yeah, that's what we're dealing with in terms of, you know, it's not terribly strong wind, so it doesn't really make that big of an impact on the wind chill. 28 right now in Charleston, 30 in Huntington, 30 in Louisa, 30 in Portsmouth, 25 in Summersville and in Clay. So the refreeze is already underway. Here is the wind chill. I mean, 28 in Charleston, but it feels like 23. Again, at that point, it's all kind of close to the same. Where you notice the real impact would be up here in the high terrain where it feels like the single digits. So let's look at it. And if you'll note, predictor is not trying to do anything with snow until it's over here in the mountains late tonight, and in fact a little clearing. Then tomorrow looks like pretty much a dry day. A new system comes up from the south, so tomorrow we're going to see some melting. Here's that new system up from the south. This is in the morning Saturday, so from I-64 to the south there may just be a small taste of some very light freezing rain. Now other models have this completely down to the south. I say let's just be careful just in case, but the window is really only a couple of hours in the morning, Saturday morning, and ours is kind of aggressive here coming up to the north. As I mentioned, other models are to the south. So I'm going to say I-64 to the south, there's a chance of a little precip in the morning and then it's gone. And then on Sunday it appears that will be a dry day. So snowfall tonight, generally centered up here to the north and to the east outside of the television viewing area. And then here are the future road conditions. Again, you're just watching out for that snow up here in the high terrain and in Braxton County. Then it melts, and then everything will continue to melt tomorrow. In terms of rainfall itself, it appears that there would be some light rain, maybe 1/10 of an inch or so, and that would be your Saturday morning rain to the south. So 28 degrees again for tonight. Get maybe a few flakes north. Watch out for the refreeze, the slick spots, and of course we're already there, so we're going to kind of hover around these marks for several hours tonight. And then tomorrow it's a little warmer and 41. It's 39 on Saturday with that precip south, or at least a chance. So as we get closer to that, we'll let you know. And even if there was just a little freezing rain, we think it's just a little bit, just for a few hours Saturday morning. Sunday, 38, and then we warm it up, 52 and 57 Monday and Tuesday. Then we're closer to 60 on Wednesday and Thursday, and we bring back a couple little showers, and it'll start to feel a little bit like spring by that point.